Welcome everyone back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto Shippuden, episode 485, Sasuke Shinden, part 2. What happened last time?
Last time there was exploding humans. We got to see a bunch of people. We got to see Sasuke. We got to see cute little cats. We got to see, well, a group of people that are like, they're like the lightning group, and they're like Robin Hood. And then we saw two completely different, unrelated, like they're different characters.
Completely
that
different.
Are just hanging out in the village as traveling performers. So, yeah, we'll see what happens this time.
Entirely unrelated, definitely not the same people that were turned away that one time. Really shaping up to be good. I'm glad we're watching this. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm ready to see what happens this time. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon to get a week ahead, as well, even more ahead if you check out the uncut tier. Let's go.
Why is it snowing? It's winter. And his hawk summoned.
Encountered exploding humans investigating independently. I respectfully ask for your understanding. Just how long will your journey be forced to continue?
Sassy, where are you going?
Saucy Baka.
Sauce packet. Where are you headed to next?
So where are you going now?
That has nothing to do with you two.
It does involve us.
Are you gonna admit who you are?
You know, it's really good food. She was really kind to us. You're going to look for that fishing guy, right? Sassy, are you listening to me?
I don't care what you do, but stop calling me that, all right?
I figure that because I'm older than you are, Sassy, I can give you whatever nickname I want.
What? Older? Really?
You're 5.
By that much, huh?
What do you mean by that much? It's never a good idea to judge people based on their looks or by your own preconceptions.
You shouldn't judge people by their
I was like, you just looked at him like,
conception. I'm not sure.
eyes start twitching.
Boy, when I I'm definitely gonna enter the police force.
Forgive me, Sasuke, but this is it. No matter what, I will love you always.
Sassy? Hey, Sassy! Hey, by the way, have you been back to the Hidden Leaf Village? So what about reviving the Uchiha clan? You're the lone survivor, right? Hello? Can you hear me?
Gino.
Just starts talking about the most personal shit you could possibly bring up.
You gonna go around and have like 1 million children to revive your clan? If you don't
The
do
clan that your brother killed?
To create an exploding human, you need a Kikkei Genkai.
Wait, Sassy, hey! Hold on a minute, okay? We're coming!
It's kind of weird that we like, I mean, it's them, right? Like, so this whole time we're just walking around like, where are we going? Like, they're right here. I don't know.
What are we doing?
Again.
Yamato.
You're Sasuke, right? I thought as much. Well, you can call me
Did
Yamato.
you meet him?
Yeah,
before?
wait,
You're
what?
watching over this place. It must mean that Orochimaru is here.
What? No way! Orochimaru, are you saying that?
Why don't you tell me the purpose of your visit? After all, I can't very well.
What is
imagine
this?
anyone
What is going
comes here to
on?
Go inside to see Orochimaru. It's about the exploding human.
This is fake. Is that really supposed to be Yamato?
Or are they like keeping an eye on Orochimaru?
It would be easier for us to keep things coordinated if you sent us progress reports as you went, but
What?
I understand. You're doing this all for the sake of the Hidden Leaf Village, right? That's right. Then there's nothing else to say. I'll go ahead and send Ward 6 the report. We're comrades after all. And I'm certain that Kakashi-sensei also taught you the importance of trust and teamwork.
Now when you say it like that,
I mean, like, does Yamato have like memory loss problems? Like, doesn't remember being in the Foundation, doesn't...
Hasn't it, Sasuke? You've brought some interesting looking friends.
Do you know of Fushi, the leader of the Lightning Gang?
Really? Not even a hello?
Tell me everything that you know about it.
Come on, is that any way to ask a favor of someone?
Hurry up already.
This Fushin possesses a Kekkei Genkai. He was once a guard under Enno Yashiro.
Yashiro.
Even though he's a shinobi, he's also an arms dealer. He'll sell weapons to anyone for the right price, so he's known as the Merchant of Death. Amassed a huge fortune in his lifetime. He has hideouts that are even more secret than mine.
Not a high bar.
I'm so mad that I didn't call that Orochimaru was gonna be in this. Because I was thinking it, I'm like, no, couldn't be.
You three wait here. It will take some time to prepare.
I don't understand the deal with this. Is he supposed to be like the deal with Yamato? Is he supposed to be like watching Orochimaru? But then why do they give him a fucking lab so he could do all kinds of shit?
I don't think they gave him that. I think they're just allowing him to exist and making sure that he doesn't do some
do anything crazy.
He doesn't break the Geneva Conventions. Oh God.
Oh no.
So, is this kid your new girlfriend or something, Sasuke?
You mean that? No, there's no way. Hey, just who do you think you are calling me ugly? Please, Sasuke, say that it isn't true.
I want Suigetsu to call him Sassy.
I like that name. I think I'll use it from now on.
Still no excuse for it's been a while, huh?
Say that again, you idiot.
Oh, you've been continuing your travels?
That's right.
How about you? You've been rampaging now that I'm not around you?
You are really getting on my nerves, you know that?
Enough, all of you. You need to quiet down. Everything's ready.
You know, to be honest, I can't really imagine Lord Orochimaru at the beach.
That's news to me, too.
To be more precise, it's a secluded island. There's an amusement spot for the wealthy there.
Are we going to the land of
Where
waves?
Yashiro is?
If he takes the bait.
It's gonna be like some random.
That'd be crazy if we went to the land of waves and now it's like a pleasure resort. It was full of poor people, but now they're connected to the mainland and they just become all rich people.
People there aren't strangers to him.
Yeah, but he told us that he hasn't even returned to the village. Think it's hard for him to go back there?
Don't you guys get it?
Hmm?
The big ninja war might be over now, but there are still lots of dangerous people. As long as Sasuke has those eyes, he'll have people coming after him. By showing everyone that Sasuke isn't in the Hidden Leaf Village and that he's still out journeying around the world, it reduces the possibility that the village will be harmed.
So are you saying that Sasuke...
That's actually true and interesting.
Forever?
With some crazy band of rogue ninja, we're just like, I hear this guy's got the Rinnegan.
You know, the fact that you once tried to destroy the Leaf Village, orchestrated the assassination of the 4th Kazekage, and are still able to move freely is quite astonishing.
Says you?
So this is actually Yamato?
I guess so.
And besides, you're a fine one to talk, Sasuke. By all rights, you should be locked up too. Although, even Kabuto, one of the architects of the 4th Great Ninja War, is now the director of an orphanage.
Kabuto is.
Although, compared to me, the likelihood...
Why
of
can't we go
Kabuto
see
returning
that?
to you again is extremely low. Don't you trust the power of Itachi Uchiha?
I want to see that. I want to see Kabuto. I want to see if he got back to his brother.
In case something happens that can't be countered with conventional wisdom or ability. Every era has its dissenters, after all. And when such people show up, inhuman powers like ours might be necessary. Some things can't be protected by justice alone. So taming us properly is for everyone's sake. But Your friend in the leaf likely doesn't have an inkling of this concept in his head.
Probably not.
You can see it in the distance.
What is this? Definitely not the land of waves. This looks,
Whoa.
from the outside, it looked like in Harry Potter, in the Half-Blood Prince, when they go to that one craggy island.
This is cool though that it's like underground.
Mm-hmm.
This is an island you can't find on any map.
I'm just waiting to know like what their deal is. And what it's gonna. And
There's
what
a
it's gonna
fighting
be
ring
going on.
in the middle.
What is this place?
Is the spot? All the spotlights are gonna right onto Sasuke, and he's gonna have to fight.
The Colosseum?
Why did you bring me here?
The rules are simple. The one with your ID tag faces someone with another person's. And the winner is whoever manages to take his opponent's ID tag. Simply put, it's a match of pure
ID tag.
survival.
What's going on here, Orochimaru?
This is so much like another series in so many ways. I can't even.
The losing fighter then becomes the property of the winner.
Okay, that's slightly different, but
Final match.
this is the setup for this.
All right, let's get started.
Welcome everyone to the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Single belt challenge. Ready?
Whoa! Holy crap, that was sick.
Get him, Pikachu!
Yeah.
You useless good for nothing! Why do you think I kept you around all this time? Just so you could lose? You ungrateful!
Is this like slavery? Like they're the property of these lords?
This place is worthless.
Then why don't you help?
What, by killing all of these
The
people?
assailant and the bystander who does nothing are no different. That bystander would be no better than the assailant if they didn't try to help. So if you just stand there, pitying the loser but doing nothing to stop the decadence of these rich snobs, well then, Sasuke, you're just as guilty as they are.
Chino, enough.
Something else going on here that you want to talk about? Like your real identity?
Apparently, the sight of all this was too shocking for the little child.
No, she's older than I am.
What? It seemed that he's taken the bait.
And his opponent will be wearing Lord Orochimaru's ID tag.
I fucking knew it. Sasuke.
Attack the five Kage summit. The last
I knew he was gonna
Oh
do
my
that
God.
shit. This guy does not know what he's in for.
Yes, you see, he's a collector of Kekkei Genkai.
What? A collector of Kekkei Genkai?
That's right. Your Sharingan Sasuke. He probably wants you more than anyone. He will most definitely appear after the match for the ID tag transfer team.
So he just has to lose?
Wait a minute here, folks. Could this be a forfeit?
Go on now.
He's here!
Pokemon Stadium is really heating up. The white hot battle.
It does. The character designs honestly look like Pokemon characters too.
Let's get started.
Everyone here looks like they're straight out of Pokemon.
Who grudges after?
Smoke screen? Acid smoke?
Vapor style. Solid
Vapor.
fog jutsu, eh?
Oh, great.
President Makibi? An ambulance! Someone call an ambulance!
Sasuke, come on.
Come on,
Genjutsu.
You know how to fix this.
Genjutsu. Genjutsu.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
right,
already
like
cut.
that.
He's already cut.
Human?
Shit. That's the end? God damn
We
it.
know the solution to these problems.
This is interesting because we get to see the outside world. And something that's so rare and a serious missed opportunity in the series as a whole which is the lives of people who are not ninja. like the lives of the people that are being defended and being fought for by the
yes,
shinobi.
This is why we won the war.
Yes, yeah, to have these ridiculous cage matches. Yeah, I always love when the little times you get to include real society, because it's something that's seriously overlooked, because although Naruto's pacing overall is kind of slow, like it takes a long time to get from A to B because there's just so much going on. It's like rapidly going from plot point to plot point, and there's not a lot of time in between to like exist in the world. So then the world ends up being populated mostly by like necessary fighting characters rather than people who live in there. We got a lot more of that in part 1, which is why part 1 feels a lot more alive in terms of the world. Or one of the reasons, but I like that we're bringing it back, because it really brings it back to like, this isn't just the ninja world, it's also just a world full of people who like, you know, live very different lives.
It also works for like more of a fillery type story.
Yes, yeah.
Because you can do whatever, you don't have to go to one of the villages that we already know everyone there. And like change it up, but you can just go somewhere totally random, do literally anything that you want, and it's not directly in conflict with other things that we know.
Indeed. What do you think of Orochimaru coming back? It's a very divisive thing in the Naruto story.
I was going to freaking call it, but I was like, no, there's no way.
So that's really Yamato. It makes sense that Yamato would introduce himself, because they met one time.
Yeah.
And didn't actually exchange names. It was a very brief interaction, and Sasuke wasn't the most focused on, you know, some random Leaf Village guy. So, but he was acting so sketchy, it made me think that, like, I don't know. It's like, and after just watching part of the Kakashi Amu arc, how like so much, like if you're taking that as canon, it's filler, but if you're taking it as canon, like so much of his backstory is wrapped up in like all this shit.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's interesting.
But yeah, it was, it's interesting to have Orochimaru back. He's, you know, if there was someone to, like, know about any of, like, weird shit like this, it would probably be him.
Yeah.
I also do like that conversation on the boat of, like, oh, so after you did all this, they're still letting you out. Well, actually, you're one to talk because you did this exact same shit.
You're literally an international terrorist as well.
And it's just like, oh, he's at the orphanage. I wish we could see. I would love.
Well, stay tuned. Maybe you will.
Maybe I will. I would just love a whole episode of Kabuto at the orphanage and like getting reunited
being a
with
creepy
his brother.
snake man. Just full of, all covered in scales, like some deformed creature.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
I like that. I still don't know what is going on with these two characters who are like hiding their identity, but then like being super
they don't
weird
seem
about it. I'm like,
behind it.
I know they don't seem like they're behind it, but what I'm thinking is it's maybe another member of their group, or like they know more about it. That's why she's getting all mad about being a bystander, because they were a bystander and like now it got out of control and they can't do it, so she feels super guilty.
So now that's why she's getting pissed at Sasuke for complaining but not doing anything, because he actually has the power to do it. And she also probably feels like some guilt in her own right.
Yeah.
But then also I have to ask, what about that guy's daughter who like cooked them nice food? Like, so was this dude just there and he snuck in, turned her into a fucking zombie, then dipped? Or did they do that? Like, I don't know.
It's like, I feel like there's no way that they did it, because
they don't seem to be the bad guys.
They don't seem to be the bad guys.
But at the beginning of the arc last episode, we saw a tall person and a short person in a hood, like using a,
that's true.
You know?
I'm wondering.
So maybe it is actually them, and it's the story's setting it up as if this other guy is doing it. But maybe they're like fighting with each other, like this group of these two people, and
or if there's like
there's clearly information we don't have, but it's interesting because I don't know, and the mystery is really there with these two characters.
Because we pretty much we saw them at the beginning, but the way that they're acting now does not like lend anything towards that, of like hinting that they know more than they do, you know?
Let's look again at them, so as they passed.
Like, that looks like her.
Shinobi of the Hidden Leaf, correct? Like that's her, right? Like that little
that's
hair.
Gotta be her. Cute. That's gotta be her. Like you can see the hairs.
Yeah.
Wait, let's look at the other person now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's them.
So maybe they have more of a problem with the hidden leaf or something. Like, yeah, I hope that it's not just confusing because it doesn't make any sense, and it's more confusing because it's setting up for like a really interesting reveal.
I hope that it's not confusing just because they thought that there was no way that we would ever guess that those are the same two people, so they're making them act differently.
Exactly.
And then in the end, it's gonna be a switcheroo, and you're gonna be like, "Holy shit! I had no idea." Like
it's all dependent on you not figuring out that they're a part of it. You know?
Yeah, but to me, the designs are so similar that it's like, how could you?
It's like, why did they make?
How could you not?
But we'll see. I don't want to judge it too harshly because we don't actually know. I hope that it's not. The whole mystery isn't hanging on the idea that we're not supposed to have figured out that it's them, and that whatever twist is coming actually makes sense and isn't just like, oh yeah, I hope that it's good. That's all I hope. I hope it's good and not kind of silly. Because I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. I'm liking seeing this new side of Sasuke as he's like trying to reconcile what he's done. Yeah, saucy Baka over here.
Sassy.
I'm ready to move on. How about you?
Yeah, let's go.
Leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
Hi, Lindsay.
Bye-bye.